We're back, guys. It's like February 5th, and I only know that because I had to write a check for the door people here. They're replacing the door that I ripped off. You guys will see that in the other videos in the back. The guys, come with me today. I'm gonna be doing something that I've never done before. What could that be? Come along, let's see, let's find out. Show you some other stuff. Man, this thing's freezing. Some other stuff I got going on here. I'm always showing you guys. Look at that. Sort of door came back down and hit the tractor. Here's that's caches for Moto Extremes too. Oh, okay. Getting my sideboards here for the dump truck. Getting my boards here for the new signs I'm gonna put up. I ain't put signs up around my area in a long time, but I had to go with this. I went with this I had to go with I went with a barn, or what is it, a barn paint, barn and fence post paint. You're never gonna believe this. What I used to paint all this stuff was the Rust-Oleum oil-based paint. That's super good. That stuff at the farm store where I got that is $80 a gallon now. Last time I did it a few years ago on my other dump truck, it was $23. $80 for a gallon. So I got this was like $28. Here I am. I already did one load just because I got here and Billy's ready to go. This is the project task at hand. I'm down here in Aurora. There's the Whitewater River. You gotta clean this up, haul this off. We're dumping it. What is it?
You need a YouTube channel?
Yeah, you're gonna be a YouTube star.
People make a lot of money on that.
Yeah, I don't, but they do. So the task at hand here is get all this stuff loaded up. We'll dump it by the river. And guys, that right there is a first for me. I've never ran a Kubota before. Well, I should say I haven't ran a Kubota before until the load before this. I'll tell you what I think here. I like the reach. It's got more lift than the Cat. I don't know what the heck it is. It's got more lift than the Cat. Another thing I don't like is loading into this sun. I'm about to build that ramp up a little bit. Definitely doesn't have the breakout force like going into this like this. Mine would just be pushing like mad. This thing here just kind of stops. And then the breakout force when you're there, you're trying to curl your bucket, it doesn't have near the force of mine. I could definitely be loading this truck way quicker with my skid loader, something I'm used to. Just about time I get used to this machine, I'll be done. Probably got 10 loads here we got to get. Chunk of concrete was in my way. I couldn't get closer to the ramp. Man, the sun's horrible. I can't see anything. suspension on this thing yet. I do like how you can see down in here. It's better than mine. I'm gonna have to move that rock and get this truck closer. Yeah, see this right here, I couldn't get close. This big piece of shit in the way. Let's scoot this thing over. Ramp definitely helps, even though that thing's got more lift than mine. Ramp definitely helps. Let's see what kind of load we got in here now. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. I don't want to get too crazy because where I'm dumping, I'm not familiar with it all, and it feels kind of soft. I don't want to pull that thing off, and then you know what? If it can't happen, it will. But I took this thing in and had took it in to get a tarp. I was gonna have a brand new tarp put on it, whatever. All I did was put new arms and stuff on it, and it's still doing the same damn thing, pulling out. See how it does that? You go down the road and the wind pulls it out. I spent like 900 bucks to get that fixed, which I could have done all that. That was simple. They just put new arms on it, hooked it back up. That ain't a big deal. I told them that it was doing that. I could have got a whole brand new assembly for $2,000. Now I'm still stuck with it doing the same thing, and that's why it always gets jacked up, because it gets pulled out like that and then it'll hit a tree and rip it off. I'll tell you, sometimes, I mean, I hate to be frustrated sometimes, but man, it's just too easy. And in this line of work and the things that happen, it's like, now I got to call them, and if they want me to take it back to them, whatever, and then spend more money, I'm sure. Let's go get this thing dumped. Here we are, guys, little river town called Aurora. My buddy has that business right there, classic auto detailing. Actually, I gotta show you guys something. I don't really want to jinx myself, but I'll roll by it and show you what. I'll have to roll down this street here and show you something I got in the works. Dump site, guys. Let's get out and take a look. Yeah, we'll stack another one right in here. See, I just don't want to, man, you get off this edge and it's soft, and you know what can happen. If you guys are working by the river, you can always find somebody to take this fill, try to stable up a bank or something. There we go, there's load 2. Let's go get going. Well, here, that big thing fell off and did what it did. Here we are, guys, load 3. I didn't have the latches latched. I put the piece of concrete and it flew open. I'll tell you what, just from what I've ran this thing so far, between me and you guys, I'd never buy one. Wouldn't do it. doing some tree work there, and I thought, man, this ain't the day. They're gonna be down here in the pile. Fortunately, you weren't. Gotta open the swing gate so we can get these other ones in there. You know, I forgot to put my, when I was cleaning the truck, I forgot to put my long breaker bar so I can open that tailgate. See, I got everything cleaned up in there, guys. Remember, I have to come in here and get everything, which I like that better, but this is more organized. Let's see if we got the damn, they used to put their diesel tanks in here when they did blacktop, so everything you touch is diesel-y. See if we got a screwdriver or something in here. See what we got. The old scrunch, that'll probably work. Oh, this'll work better. Let's go pop the latches and get her swung over. Cleaned her out. I ain't got my work gloves in there or nothing. Man, a little tighter than I remember it. I tell you what, I'd never even have another dump truck without a swing gate. No way, not for what I do. When I was getting this one from Huber, he didn't want to sell this one because he bought this one brand new in 2007. It's the only one he had with a swing gate. He just put a new clutch in it. He just did a clutch, all the suspension, redid it. Like I said, he takes care of his stuff. So I had to sweeten the deal. I told Brian, I said, man, I got a deal for your dad. Tell him I'll trade him that 289 cat skid loader. He loves cat equipment. He called me that night. Wanted to do it. Always 3 ways to skin a cat. That's a hunk of concrete. They poured that back in the day when concrete was probably $20 a yard. Hopefully I can get this bucket in my bed here. That's a heck of a hunk of concrete right there. Something's bound to go bad on this deal. Seems like it anyway. I don't know how wide this bucket is. Oh, it goes in the bed. Mine won't do that. Mine's an 84 inch. That's good. Side of there. Got it. Hunko concrete. Well, I guess it's a little bit bigger. get the gate shut. See, that's why I don't ever grease that, because then it makes it fall. Makes it come down too quick. There we go. Raju. Seems like I got bent up somehow. Imagine that. Let's go through the pins. There's not near as many loads here as I thought. I thought there was gonna be like 10 loads. Not the case. Here's where we're at. Got one more to haul out. We're gonna start grading this up, and then the one that I'm gonna haul out, I'm gonna take it with me, and I'm gonna dump it at the demo job we did so I can grade it up tomorrow. Yeah, it'll turn out good. What do you guys think about that thing? Guys, comment down below. Let me know if you like Kubotas. Walk with me, guys. I want to show you something. So Billy, back in the day, was a motocrosser, so that's how I knew him. And he actually had a national number back in the day on 500s, and then his boy raced, so that's how I know them from coming in the shop. This is pretty neat though. He was showing me this, what he did with all his boys' plaques and trophies. Put them all up here. He won a couple titles at Loretta's. Ezra Hastings. Kind of neat. I've never seen anybody put the plaques on the ceiling before. It's pretty cool. But man, I tell you what, all the years riding and racing and having the shop, man, you meet some amazing people. I don't know what it is, but it's like a brotherhood. Everyone that, you know what I mean, with me, just, there's so many of those guys that, you know, I haven't talked to in years, but I could call them tomorrow, depending on the situation, and they would be there. Brotherhood. Every machine has its, you know, good and bad things about it. And anything you run long enough, you get used to it. Kind of like back when we used to race, you'd switch bikes, brands, and then it would, a couple of weeks of riding on it, then you feel right at home. You gotta remember there's a water hydrant right over here. Look at my tarp, guys. Just from sitting here, it does that. Let's wind her back. Let's see what she does. Maybe it's a bad motor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call them. See what they think. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Look at our load size here. We can go down a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Look, man, that's an actual big load. I don't even know if I need all that down there. Let's go dump it somewhere. That's it for this one. A little bit of Kubota skid steering, and ripped another mud flap off. I just got a new welder. Now I can weld my things on there and put these, I bought these mud flap things and stick them in there. That way they don't get ripped off. next one, keep doing what you do.